Just quickly mention Hamilton Street. We had our board meeting, the Hamilton Advisory Board. Quite a bit is happening there. Best way to get an understanding of what's happening there is literally to drive down Hamilton. But there's seriously, there's major projects in all different levels of completion. Then there's two new ones I'm not going to go into depth with because they're still working out the tweaks or tweaking them out, working out the details. They're presently moving through the planning board. I'm not sure if they have to go through zoning also. We get briefed on them as the advisory board from the executive director, who also was at all planning board meetings. So everything is being watched closely and being reviewed with the considerations of the streetscape and the community and the neighborhood, meaning we want things to look good aesthetically and blend and all be part of a community revitalization over there. So anyway, a quick mention, there was a cupcake shop, bake shop. I believe the mayor, Councilman Chase, myself, I'm not sure if any other council person was there. I apologize if I'm forgetting anybody. A few weeks ago, there's wonderful little surprises like that are popping up on Hamilton Street. Gourmet cupcake shop, if you have a sweet tooth. But the main thing I want to mention as far as events with that, it's a trunk or treat. I know it's talked about by Councilwoman Francois. That's coming up on the 28th. Probably one of the biggest events we have for children, geared towards children, although the adults seem to have a ball too. That's the 28th from 1 to 6 in the big parking lot next to the community firehouse, also known as the John's Plaza parking lot, although John's store hasn't been there in quite some time. The mayor and Councilman Onajaka attended with myself a Eagle Scout Court of Honor. A little shout out to Morgan Murphy, who was Troop 154, and I think one of Franklin's newest Eagle Scouts. Troop 154 is sponsored by our PBA. And now, besides the parents, it also takes a sponsoring group to keep these organizations functioning. Anyway, just want to acknowledge that and thank the mayor and Councilman Onajaka for coming. And as far as the Little League, I almost embarrassed you thanking us, quite honestly, because like it was mentioned, what you guys do is just unimaginable as far as how long you've been doing it and how modest you guys are about doing it, and look forward to helping future keeping up with and upgrading some of the facilities there. And that not just benefits the Little League, but benefits the entire township because it's all township-owned land. And just to also mention, they don't talk about it much, but that the group down there that runs the Little League, they make sure, regardless of a child's capability to pay, because there is a fee, of course, involved with registering for the year of playing, that one way or another, what I understand, they make a point of making sure every kid gets to play, regardless of whether or not they can afford the registration fee. So they not only do a lot, they're quite modest and humble about what they do. And thank you, Linda, for keeping up with these issues that are really important to Franklin. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilman.